Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be answering the question, do lined notebooks or no content books still sell on Amazon? Now if you want to know the answer to that question, then carry on watching. Now my name's Paul Marles and I do videos on how to make it, keep it and grow it, and that's your money I'm talking about. If you like videos like that, then hit the subscribe button and also smash the notification bell to receive notification of when I produce more videos like this. If you do like the video, give it a thumbs up, it's very much appreciated. So a common question I get in the comments on my videos are, is it still worth doing lined journals? Is it still worth doing no content books? Well, the simple answer to that is yes, but there's a lot of competition for these types of notebooks because they're so easy to produce. Once you've got your lined interior, you can just keep churning out lots of these different types of notebooks. So the competition is there. I mean, for things like the keyword blank line journal, there's over 10,000 search results. For lined journal, there's over 30,000 search results. So you've got to do something that will make your book stand out from all the others that are on there. And basically, because all the interiors are the same, it comes down to the cover and what's on the cover. Now, when I first started out, I did covers like patterns of dogs, pugs, cacti, llama, all those types of things. And initially, they sold well. But over time, the sales began to drop. And I think that's just because of the more competition, the more people that are coming in making these sorts of journals and notebooks. So, as I've said, you've got to come up with something different. Now, this doesn't mean they've got to be fancy, extravagant, have really cool designs. If we look here on Amazon and just go and put in something like funny co-worker lined journal, you can see that all these designs are pretty simple. They're just a plain colour cover with words on the front, and these words are often a quote, funny saying, an affirmation, and you'll see that they are selling. I mean, bestsellers rank of 46,000, 223,000, 54,000. 153,000, 34,000. So these books are selling. So yes, you can still make sales. You can still make a good living with these types of books, but you've got to come up with something that's going to attract a buyer. Now you may say, well, Paul, look, those bestsellers ranks are okay, but they're nothing like the activity book niche where you could sell, hundreds, if not thousands of each one per month. Well, that's true, but the difference between these and, say, an activity book is that these are so much easier to produce. So theoretically, you could easily produce and upload 10 to 20 of these a day, if not more, whereas an activity book, it takes a lot longer to produce. So how do you come up with the ideas? Well, the way I look at it is think about who's buying these books. It's people, okay? And they're buying them for people, relatives, co-workers. They're buying them as gifts, as presents. And they're buying them for events, birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, and also people with jobs, interests, hobbies and sports. So this is what you've got to be thinking about when coming up for niche ideas. And you've got to pick a theme, a niche, a person, a holiday, an interest. And then you've got to go and do research on these particular areas. Now, I'll show you what my favourite sites are for getting ideas on what to put on the front of these books. So humour often sells. So I'll go to somewhere like Pinterest. And if I'm doing a notebook for co-worker, I'd put in something like funny co-worker quotes or funny co-worker saying. And just go down the list. And look, you're presented with loads of different ideas. And you can use these ideas on the front of your books. What you need to do is create a solid colour for the cover and pick a nice font and put these quotes on there in a nice font. The other site I often like to go to is Redbubble. And I'll put a keyword in the search bar, something like, in this case, co-worker, and we'll have, again, a list of ideas. What I do like about Redbubble is over on the right-hand side, you can click on best selling. So they're telling us already what's selling well in this particular niche. And again, you can scroll down. Some would be appropriate for book covers, some wouldn't. So you just got to go and do your work and find something that would be appropriate, would be something that's funny, would be something that attracts a buyer. One of my other favourite sites is teespring.com. Now if you go over to the top menu at the left and click on apparel, straight away you've got all these ideas for niches, and there's broad groups here: artistic, funny, hipster, animal lover. And you could click on something like funny, and then you're given a list of more ideas. So we could then go and click on hobbies, and again it gives us a list of all the hobbies of items that are selling. So you could go on things like fishing, hunting, aquarium, music, whatever. So we could click on fishing, and again you're going to get ideas for book covers and funny quotes that you could put on the cover. You don't necessarily have to be funny, it's just that fun and funny quotes tends to sell quite well. Now these should sell well throughout the year, but you'll find that at Q4, as we're coming up to the Christmas holidays, the sales of these types of books, as people are buying books for other people, particularly as presents and gifts, the sales will start to increase and often skyrocket. So over the months of particularly November, December, you could be selling hundreds or thousands of these, and a lot of people do. Now when you've produced your book and you upload it to Amazon, you want to be thinking about what additional keywords can you put in your 7 keyword boxes. And the sorts of keywords I'd be looking at are things like gift, gift ideas, present, because in the UK people often will search for presents instead of using the word gifts. Funny, humorous, gag gift. Now that's a good one, gag gift. Cute, cool, those sorts of words, or pretty. And then you can put those in your 7 keyword boxes, because they're the sort of words, adjectives that people will often use when searching for these types of books. So that's just a small tip for you. So in answer to the question, is it still worth doing line journals, no content books, line notebooks? The answer is a definite yes, but you've got to put the work in to find covers that will sell and be creative. And if you do that, you're going to get sales. Absolutely guaranteed. So that's it for now. I hope you found the video useful. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also smash that notification bell, because I produce more videos like this on a regular basis. And if you can get in there first with the information, then you could be ahead of the competition. So thank you very much, and goodbye.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me